What is up, guys? My name is Crayark, and welcome to a very interesting episode where I rant about a controversial topic, that being, is Ordering Chaos 2 pay to win? Now, I feel very strongly about this topic, and it's definitely affected how I and many others view the game. A few things to address first. Apologies for the crappy audio you're about to hear. For whatever reason, I recorded myself ranting about the game while driving home from work recently. So the vast majority of this video will be from that car ride. Secondly, the game you're seeing on your screen it's obviously not Ordering Chaos 2. It is called Overwatch, and I was playing the beta a couple days ago and recorded some footage. It has absolutely nothing to do with the topic of this video, but I thought it would be something compelling to watch while listening to me ramble about things. Alright, let's get started. What is up, guys? My name is Crayark, and I had kind of a hot topic that I wanted to talk about kind of since Update 3 came out, and it is about, is Ordering Chaos 2 pay to win? By the way, I do apologize if you hear a lot of noises in the background. It's currently raining like crazy. I'm in my car, I'm driving. Probably a bad idea to be doing this multitasking, but why the hell not? So, is Ordering Chaos 2 pay to win? Now, some people might remember from my postings on Google Plus or maybe YouTube comments that no, I generally did not feel that Ordering Chaos 2 was pay to win. Truly, you could spend very little or none at all, even though I personally recommended that you would spend $5 a month for the Nyx investment pack and just spend the runes upgrading your bag and your bank space. Anything else is completely unnecessary. Keep in mind, I'm talking about Ordering Chaos 2 when it was before Update 3. Everything you wanted, honestly, you could have earned just by playing and being very patient. Now, with Update 3, my stance pretty much changed, like big time. And it is because mostly of how much they're pushing the pets, the mounts, the cards, and of course, the biggest offense in my eyes is the luxury chest. Basically, you pay $25 up front for a chance of a guaranteed epic loot, right? And 200 runes. I don't mind the 200 runes, but the epic loot bothers me greatly. The epic loot isn't like Illusionist Arena gear. It's not like blue GFA gear. It is the current maxed end game gear that you could get right now, right? Which is the crystal gear. Fully upgraded. You could get all those pieces if you can just spend 25 bucks each time. Oh, and you can also get weapons in the old max heritage stage, or you could be even luckier and get a maxed waste stage weapon, which people, if you're watching this video, you would know that getting to the maxed waste stage heritage weapon takes so much time and so much gold that it is honestly sad to me that it is more efficient, more costly efficient, more time efficient to just pay out the $25 for a chance of getting the weapon, right? We're not even talking about the gears. The gears, on a personal note, it feels like a slap in the face to players who would spend hundreds and thousands of runes resetting for dungeons every day. The more times you reset, the more the runes are going to cost. People know this. And it's not even that. You need to get a ton of gold. You need to collect a bunch of materials by running these said dungeons. And people can just literally spend 25 bucks and get a completed piece and just completely skip the amount of work and time and cost to get these same gears. It is baffling to me that these gears are not, like, I think it would be sufficient if the luxury chest had the Illusionist Arena Tier 3 gear. You know, like just enough to get you into GFL and SSL, but not like completely skipping the grind that all the other end game users were already doing. Like, it was such a hard grind. For me, it is a definite slap in the face. I've been doing GFL for about 2 months, right? About 2 months and some weeks, some change. And I still have not completed my mage set yet. I'm still missing my gloves. I'm still missing my gloves. My girlfriend has it way worse. 2 months of hard grinding in GFL, and all she's gotten so far is the mage shoulders, which she got from the first week of farming. And then after that, she hasn't gotten her chest. She hasn't gotten her gloves. She, in fact, hasn't seen any epic loot, right? And you may be wondering, well, a lot of players have gotten their pieces, but I would argue back, no, a lot of more players have not seen a single loot from GFL. And now a new dungeon comes, right? A new dungeon comes to complete that set, and it has arguably the same shitty drop rate as GFL. It does. It honestly does. And it's absolute bullshit that someone could just pay their way to get the current end game gears. Current end game gears. That baffles me. The game became a freemium model. You could buy, some runes, you can spend it here and there. But no, now it's definitely, unarguably, pay to fucking win. And it pisses me off, and it dilutes the experience for me. The update came, and it's been, 2 weeks? I haven't really been logging into the game. I have no incentive to. It's hard to have an incentive to play the game. Because when you play MMORPGs, you're basically saying, I like the geared treadmill. I like farming for gears. I like progressing. There isn't that feeling of progression in the game when everything is locked behind a paywall. You want that fucking pet from the tournament? Oh, good fucking luck, because you need to spend a sizable amount of money just to win it. Maybe. It is absurd. It is absurd. There is a fucking unicorn that has arguably the best stats that a mount could have, right? And it's 4,000 runes. Now, retail-wise, that is just slightly over $200 some for an in-game virtual pet. You buy it during a sale, it doesn't really make it much better that you're spending over $100 for a virtual pet. MMOs, okay, hold on, getting on the freeway. I am getting on the freeway. But MMOs to me is just, to have a successful MMO, you need to give your players an incentive to progress and to pursue something. And I can't really see that in this game right now. It's all locked behind a paywall. You want the best cards? Well, pay runes for it. The best kinds of cards, you need to pay runes for it. The best kind of mounts or pets for the stats, you need to pay runes for it. Fucking, even in tournaments, you want to be first place or in the top 10, you need to pay for it. Now, some people are probably reaping the benefits by being on a dead server. Okay, well, that's fine, but that's not for a lot of people. And to have your player base feel like they need to pay, an X or an absurd amount of runes just to enjoy the game, then that's bad game design. It truly is to me. The luxury chest was a bad idea. $25 is actually genuinely cheap for the time and effort you are saving. It is really fucking cheap. I've spent hours just farming and grinding, all for someone to hit 45 and then just straight up buy the gears. And it would be cheaper than the amount of time I have spent trying to farm the materials, trying to farm the gold, all that shit. Because I'm sure this is affecting a lot of people. This is affecting a lot of people and their enjoyment of the game. I'm sure it is. There's nothing worse than seeing someone that just hit level 45 and just have full max gear, and fucking you inspect them and you see green rings or a green necklace. Like, what the fuck? I'm blown away. This video has like no actual point to it. You're just listening to me rant about the game, and I apologize if it's not very substantial compared to my other videos, but still, it's something that I feel very deeply about, and it's, I don't know.
So that's the end of my ranting car ride, but the main takeaway is this game has potential. There is nothing else on the App Store that is even remotely on the quality and level and finish of this game. I mean, honestly, if they just went with the Valve or Blizzard model of selling cosmetics and vanities, and just like, that's all they are, vanities and cosmetics with no stat increases, I wouldn't mind as much. All this stuff is stuff that's stat beneficial, but they're locked behind paywalls, and that's not right. At least for this genre, it is not right. Now, I am going to continue making Order in Chaos 2 content, but I'm not exactly happy with the direction the game is taking. I really hope they ease off the heavy pay-to-win temptations by withholding and locking new content behind obvious paywalls. So, Gameloft, make this game amazing. Not just another one of those App Store garbage pay-to-win games that we see so often. Make this game the MMORPG that everyone wants to play, not the RPG that everyone who has a credit card can only play. Okay, that is literally everything on my mind in regards to how I feel about the game. But I'm also curious about what you think about the game. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please leave comments down below because I read every comment and I like to engage in commentary with my viewers. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.